Hi guys, what's going on? It's James Select 44 back with a brand new video. Today we're at Monaco for League of Europe. We're actually going to be racing in the night under the lights of Monaco just to add to that little bit more of the spice. So we're just going to jump straight into it. Unfortunately, we do have a little bit of a nightmare in qualifying. Just going to get a lap together, getting bits of front wing chipped off. So we are starting down the grid. We do get highed up a little bit because of grid penalties. So we're starting from P14. We had 4 red lights, now the 5 red lights. And away we go for the Monaco Grand Prix for League of Europe. It was an okay start. Looks like the car behind us gets a little bit better. We're on the outside of turn 1, being a bit cautious through here. Don't want to get ourselves in a bit of melee. We actually get a warning for contact for unsafe release, which I don't know where that happened, but as you can see, virtual safety car. And it kind of takes away from the momentum on the first lap, kind of takes away a bit of the spice. But we get underway nonetheless. As you can see, the field seems to be a bit spread out. From that virtual safety car, considering it's the first lap. But just keep to that 4. It's taken us a while to get into the groove of things. We're catching up to McDuckface or whatever his name is. Yeah, we got the inside actually, a little bit of contact, but obviously it's going to be a tight squeeze wherever you're trying to overtake in Monaco. So we get up to P12. We're going to skip ahead now, and we go up the inside of Bag of Bones, who slightly outbreaks himself and goes into the back of the Williams in head. He's got the racing line here, so we kind of just get out of the way, and as you can see, a bit of a carnage coming into the hairpin. Everyone just getting a bit hot on the brakes, I think, and yeah, we get away with that with no damage, so all good for that. Now we're going to skip ahead now to lap 5, where we're going to have a go at Bag of Bones in the same place as we did on our previous overtake. A little bit cleaner this time, not too much more barging than it was before, but we get up to P11, a little bit of a take at the back, but P11, and we're making paces. P8 now as some people make their stops, so we are gaining slowly but surely. We've just got to keep it clean, try not to get damage, and we should be alright. As 2 people ahead of us come into the pit lane, I believe they had front wing damage actually, so that now promotes us up into P5. So I was really happy with how this race has gone so far. We've got through 9 laps without any damage. The pace is not too bad, we're keeping it consistent, and we're starting to close up to the guys on the softs. As you can see, Alfred Broker will dive into the pits. I believe he had front wing damage as well, so that then puts us into P4, 1 spot off the podium. But we have a bit of clean air now, but with Starger behind us, he's a very quick driver, putting a lot of pressure on us, and we had to press a little bit more than we wanted into the hairpin now. Just couldn't get the car rotated here, and we actually chip off the front wing, and we've got 2 orange wings damaged. So at this point, I'm going to have to come into the pits.
Your delta is negative, which means you are too fast. Reduce your pace.
So we have a virtual safety car, and probably just at the right moment as we get that front wing damage. It is going to cost us time. If we didn't have to get the front wing changed, it would have put us in a really good position. But because we had to get the front wing changed, it's lost us a little bit of time. So a bit frustrating that we got through nearly the full stint without front wing damage, and then it happens just before the perfect time when the virtual safety car comes out. But as you can see, we're going to come. It's going to be tight with E-Duct, but E-Duct gets us as he's at full power as we're coming out of the pit lane. So we're into P8, so it's not all bad. We're in P7 now because someone else pitted or retired. As you can see, we've got a yellow flag as DJ Williamson has spun it, and that gives us a place, and now up into P6. So yeah, bit of a weird incident there, we just spun it out, but I can confirm that we have actually got front wing damage again. We got yellow front wing damage, so we wasn't as quick as DJ Williamson, and he managed to recover and get that place back off us with Bag of Bones behind us. I am also saving a bit of fuel, a little bit of battery now and then. Decided to underfuel the car just to be a bit lighter on the tyres. But as you can see, Bag of Bones going up the inside of us. We're going to try and stay on the outside. It gives a bit of a squeeze, and we've actually broken the front left of the front wing. So as you can see here, we're really struggling with the front wing damage, but giving the Ferrari this position because I was not going to get the car slowed down or turned in enough to be able to fight it. We are going to come into the pits. As you can see, we put on the soft compound tyres, change the front wing. We're now demoted down into P10. I think we might actually come out in P11, I think. Yeah, we do, but we're fighting with the Alfa Romeo. We're going to go up the inside, lay it on the brakes, give him the room, and that's how you get the move done into turn 1. Without squeezing the other guy into the wall. But yeah, that puts us into P10. It's probably going to be a bit of a lonely race from here now. The next guy ahead, he's also on the softs. is around 9 seconds ahead of us. But a virtual safety goes out, Jay Luke is retired, and I can confirm Eledi has now retired, who was the car in front of us, so that now promotes us into P9. So where I thought the race was a bit over for gaining decisions, we managed to get through, but I clattered this curb and we clattered the wall.
Okay, box. We're adjusting the strategy. Come in this lap.
So we have no wing whatsoever. Really struggling now. So, but once again, we're having to come into the pits. We come out in P10, so we only lose one place. But yeah, a bit frustrating. We could have finished in P9. We actually do due to another retirement, so that is P9 for us. And yeah, bit of an up and down race. If we just kept it consistent and didn't crash, we probably could have been on for a podium, I believe. But congratulations to Tom for his first victory. Congratulations to everyone. Please like and subscribe, and I will see you next weekend for the next race of Liga Ruba. Peace.